What's going on, everybody? It's PapaStones coming back with another video. So I just want to do a short little one today talking about the meta. So it seems one of the better things to come of set 3 with the boba ban happening, it actually made the meta pretty diverse. And I'm just kind of curious what everybody else is up to these days, what everybody's thinking of this new meta. But I mean, we're getting anything from, we got Sabine and we got Bosk, you know, some of the older contenders, Han, Yellow. We got some of the newer stuff, you know, we got Django Tarkentown is doing fairly well. We've got Anakin Blue. I've seen some Rex lists that I kind of like. They're not doing too much meta-wise. Chancellor Palpatine people are still working on. There was like a Wat Tambor list at a decent sized locals. I'm just curious what everybody's thinking. I also almost forgot Quinlan Boss. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to throw out a little feeler, you know, nothing too crazy, short little video, just asking what everybody's playing, you know. Let's have some conversations, what you're looking forward to. Me personally, I've been playing a bit of Han Yellow, and I threw together Django Tarkentown. I think my problem, at least with my online testing with Django, is at first, you know, it wasn't too crazy. Like, it, you know, people weren't as prepared for it. But now I feel like most decks that are currently running around are very teched out against Django being the most popular deck. Like, you'll run into, I mean, obviously it's online, but even at local levels, you'll run into people like everybody's on 3 perilous position in blue. There's a lot more spaceships main decked. So I think the Django list might, the current one at least, might have to evolve a little bit. But if that happens, then other lists might kind of revert back to like more what they would rather play, you know? Because I know, like, say the Han Yellow list I'm currently running also is on like triple Millennium Falcon and triple Oztuck gunship, or I think maybe double Oztuck gunship. And like realistically, last set Oztuck gunship was pretty much nowhere once what's his name, Tarkin kind of phased out. So I'm wondering if that'll happen again once Django either pivots to a just straight up decent strategy, or if it just stays space and people quit playing it because it's so teched against. My personal top contenders right now for like best in the current set, I mean, it's all up for debate, right? But I think Django is definitely a top dog. Same with Sabine. And then I think Bosk comes in. Bosk Blue specifically, I think, is in such a good spot right now. Like, it's got good matchups into Django and Sabine and most of the other field realistically. I think it's only, I wouldn't even say bad matchup, but skill matchup is Han Yellow, and a lot of people don't play that, although I think it is a very good deck. I think mid-range wise, I think Han is pretty good. I think Anakin Blue is pretty good. I think Kinlan is actually pretty solid too. Whether it be Kinlan Red, which is like the more Tarkentown, now there are 2 of them, or the Kinlan Green, which is like the General's Blade into like, you know, E-Wings, Home Ones, Han Unit, stuff like that. I think that deck actually has some good legs. What we're not seeing a ton of, but I still think is also very meta viable, is what is it, blue-green villain, like Krennic or Kira. But I don't know, I kind of wanted to yammer a little bit, you know, talk about meta, get my viewers and people who, you know, subscribe and like to chat, and just people in general who like to talk about meta, just like run me through what you think is worth looking into, what you're playing, whatever it may be, because the meta is very diverse right now. It's definitely one of the more diverse things I've seen in card gaming in general. Like, normally speaking, like with Boba last set, there is a powerhouse, like a defined powerhouse. And right now, I mean, maybe it's just because the set's new or whatever, but I don't think there's any one deck right now that everybody's just like Boba last set. There's not one specific deck that's just like everybody knows this is the best thing to play right now. But maybe that'll happen. Who knows? If I had to pick a best in slot current right now, it would be either Django or Bosk. Realistically, I think it's probably Bosk, but I think the problem with Bosk is people don't want to go to time. So you really, if you are going to play it, you really got to know your lines. And if you're planning on playing against it too, you really got to know when to concede also, which is, I mean, comes with time, right? But yeah, I don't know. If you're planning on being a Bosk player or running into Bosks, then learn your matchups and know when to give up and go for another one. It's not always going to happen, right? But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, this is just a short little one, trying to get back into the swing of things. Hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. Drop a thumbs up on the video for me. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know, like I said, what you're playing. Maybe I missed something. I probably did. There's so many decks out right now. Let me know what you're playing. Let me know what you're cooking, whatever it may be. I might work on a, what is it, Django Blue list, because I think he could be a decent Boba Blue-esque style, and Boba Blue is playable. But it probably won't. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, just let me know. And subscribe to the channel if you're new or if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.